2.8% of Floridians, 4.1% of people in Ohio, and 3.9% of people from California come home without a job. This shows that this is a major issue in our country. When job openings decline below 3 million, it means that there's a huge flaw in our economic system. The lack of economic opportunity and unemployment in the United States is growing at an alarming rate and will continue to increase until people realize that this is an issue that concerns everyone and anyone now. There are many causes as to why there's a lot of economic strife and unemployment in the United States. First, according to Al Krulik from America's Debt Help Us organization, people agree that there are three main causes to unemployment. For starters, one is frictional unemployment. This idea is due to the temporary transitions from people based on their skills, knowledge, and needs at the time. Another cause of unemployment may be structural unemployment. This means that there could be an error in the demographic system or the industrial composition of their local economy. According to Josh Bersin from Forbes magazine, it starts with the people and how they control their own finances in their own households. Researchers have shown that 50% of all American households have little to no savings to begin with. This leads to debt and a huge financial crisis in our economy. People are difficult to hire because it may be hard to attract someone with the correct requirements for that job, as well as many problems that are arising in the United States causing unemployment and the lack of economic opportunity. There are also copious amount of solutions. According to Kimberly Amendo from The Balance, expansionary monetary policy is a very quick and powerful way to decrease unemployment rates. This policy is used to help stimulate the economy by lowering interest rates, increasing money supply, and increasing aggregated demand. Simon Tilford from Foreign Policy News addresses that the European economy's approach of attempting to decrease unemployment is to keep as many people in the workforce as they can at this time, something that the US should be doing, but not. Public policy can push for greater economic opportunity as near-term policy addresses some opportunity deficits that have a negative impact on our society. Research has shown that the healthcare support as well as safety net programs are all starter ways to reduce unemployment and create better economic opportunity in the US. Statistically, in 2009, the unemployment rate was 15.4 million, and that has fallen to 7.4 million by 2016. Currently, 4.4% of the US is unemployed. Running tight labor markets is an extensive and credible way to show how unemployed people who face economic disparity can come out from under these conditions. According to The Atlantic, that is a primary engine of job creation in America. Education, training, and certain requirements are all ways to help keep unemployment rates down. According to McKinsey from Closing All the Skills Gaps, states that the Stand Together Foundation is a way for people to receive proper training and enter the workforce and effectively find a stable job for themselves. This workforce development program assists everyone who seeks training and that is necessary and practical to what he or she would like within the workforce. The Joseph Project is another foundation that helps provide training for people under the poverty line by working locally. Brittany Hunter from Stand Together expresses that through their work, they will receive proper trainings in order to help unemployment rates decrease and have better economic opportunities. As well as economic valued solutions, there are many solutions based off of culture, attitude, and opinions toward the economy. According to the European Economic Association, they have established many results of unemployment based off of a language barrier. We need to diversify businesses so that they can be more multicultural and accepting towards people who are unemployed. There are many aspects of self-exclusion that are problems contributing to the lack of economic opportunity and unemployment. And in order to change this, people need to have a sense of self-efficacy. Many employers and hierarchies in the US seek certain responsibilities that must be obtained in order to be employed. While some people may not obtain this, they need to be taught so that they can help and enter the workforce. This will decrease unemployment. There are some people who choose to refute this idea and argue that there is no economic strife and very low rates of unemployment in our country. Some also argue that if there is some sort of unemployment, it is not due to the economy, but the individuals themselves. Again, according to Josh Burson, there are lots of jobs and not enough skills. There are many positions on different levels that people can compete for, such as sales, designs, technical skills, and soft skills. Some people think that there is no lack in the economic opportunity, but a lack in the dedication. A new study from Forbes magazine states that college graduates aren't bringing the right skills to the table, meaning they aren't receiving the proper education. In order for unemployment rates to go down and the lack of economic opportunity to create better beginnings for people, our society needs to realize that this is a bigger issue. Throughout the United States, there is a huge amount of unemployment, and while people are aware of these hardships, American citizens need to work harder in creating better economic opportunities for themselves as well as the rest of the country.